that live in this county, state, and nation enjoy the freedoms in which we do. Dear Lord, we do pray for our nation and the trials that it goes through. Dear Heavenly Father, we just ask you on all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Here you hear the Old County Board of Commissioners announcement.
Thank you, Sheriff. Welcome, everybody. We've got a smaller crowd today, but good to see everybody. Mr. Hopper, have you had a chance to look at the minutes?
I have, and make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
I'll second that motion. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
While we're doing that, I would entertain a motion to sign the account payable claims and payroll claims.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Sheriff, what do you got today?
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't have a whole lot of information being as the first, so I'll have to give you mileage, meal money, and all that next meeting. Last month, tissue revoke was number one charge. Domestic battery was second, and OWI was third. We had a high population of 55, a low of 42. We currently have 55 people in jail this morning. We did 74 transports last month. And other than that, things going pretty smooth. I would like permission to approach the council. I've already updated most computers we got, but I've got 4 that need updated also. So I'd like to approach the council for $3,500 to help out cut the computers.
Okay, if Sandy's not here, you're talking about additional funds?
I have a similar request whenever it comes around to me too, or what fund are you gonna be using?
But I'm never sitting there thinking right now without her input, maybe Christina. Sure.
That's what I thought, but she's not here and I didn't get a chance to talk to her.
We can fill those out, those casino request forms.
Yeah, just fill out your request, let's go that way.
You probably could approve it today. Your part of it, if you wanted to.
How much do you need?
970.
970? Total of that.
That's just a laptop, one laptop.
4,400.
What was your cost?
35.
3,500.
3670? Total?
Close.
4470?
Yeah, 44. Man, you got me laughing this early.
I'm not even trying.
Motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
And that was out of casino.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it. I updated most of them and I just found out.
We'll preference that with, if Sandy has another option that she wants to use, we'll probably go a different direction.
Absolutely.
Without her input, we'll just leave it that way for now.
We've been taking the suicide awareness truck to some couple of events.
Mm-hmm.
It was a car show.
Mm-hmm.
It's been around, some guys been driving around, so it's a really good.
I've seen it out and about in different places in the park.
It ended up looking pretty good.
It's definitely an eye-catcher.
Yeah, absolutely. Other than that, I'll get you the stats and everything next meeting, or being the first year's time already.
Okay.
That's all I have, Jim. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Anything else you got, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Anderson, good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Yeah. County highway crews have been able to get our paving done on our secondary roads. We finished that up last Thursday. We did start back on the chip and seal this week. We did suffer another small breakdown with the chipper, but it's back up and going. If everything goes right, we will get done with the chip and seal. The only thing we'll have left is fog seal. I think we're going to work next week on trying to get all the loose rock worked off of these roads, so we got them really good and clean before we fog seal them. So I would anticipate we fog seal the week after that, and then we'll have all of our projects done. I did talk to Landon with Calcar Paving, and they plan to come in midweek next week and get going back on our community crossing roads. I think they've got 3 or 4 road segments left they need to get done for us. We have been hit really hard this summer with some pretty major breakdowns, a couple of them with the paver, a couple of them with the chipper, and plenty of others to go along with it. We're running short on our repair money here at the end of the year. I am asking for permission from the commissioners to approach the council for additional appropriation of $25,000 to get us to the end of the year out of the highway restricted fund. We will only use what we have to use out of that to get us to the end of the year.
I believe 25 is gonna be enough. You do, got 3 more months, huh?
Barring,
I know it's hard to predict.
it is, barring, we don't have any major breakdowns, we should be able to make that work.
Think we should increase it so we don't have to come back and do it again, just in case. I mean, if you spend it, you spend it. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
Like a 35?
I'll make a motion.
That motion, I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Today does mark the opening of the 2026 Community Crossings application process. I have a financial commitment letter with me that needs to be signed so we can submit the application today. The financial commitment letter will be in the amount of $252,058. I know that's a bit above the $250,000 match we discussed, but the additional can be taken out of the highway fund. We also need to remember that these bids usually come in under the cap, so the chances are it'll be less than $250,000 for our 20% match anyway. The entire grant total is $1,260,291. That's the estimate. And that does include the county's 20% match. So if you guys would be kind enough to, we need Richard's signature on this financial commitment letter, and then we should be able to get the new application submitted today.
Motion to sign.
Make a motion to sign.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Lynn did look this over before the meeting. So
Okay.
Yes.
4% amount of control. And you know what? 82 something.
1,260,291. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I had, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Maintenance director hadn't got called away, so Mr. Emery, what have you got today?
Good morning. Last week we
Morning.
did lift the burn ban after receiving the rain. Naturally, we're gonna go back into a little bit of a dry spell, so it's kind of up to you guys. I would recommend maybe considering something the end of the week or first of next week, whether you want to put a ban back on or not. But we did get that lifted. The other thing, it's just a reminder, this Saturday is the Regional Fire Training Center dedication. It'll be at 10:30 up at the Fire Training Center. Mark Jones has been running and sending out all the invites on all that stuff. But if you guys are able to attend, it's open to anybody, and we encourage everybody to come up and take a look at it. I'll also have a communications exercise with IPSC, the state 800 megahertz radio system. So we're exercising some first responders and ham radio operators at JZ Park at that same day, same time period. So I'll be back and forth a bit. Other than that, that's all I have. I think pretty much most of the FEMA stuff is wrapped up. So I've
The waiting process now.
Yeah. So other than that, that's all I have, unless y'all have questions.
Okay. I think we'll just wait till first part of next week. See what's on and just keep the paperwork handy over here, so.
Okay.
Well, they're elected officials. What's wrong with you people? Run for something. Okay. Lonnie, what have you got?
You'll go back to that, what I had mentioned when the sheriff was talking. One of our laptops is going to be unsupported this month. I got a quote from Kinetic Networks for a replacement laptop for $720. The software goes along with is another $250, so it comes to $970. If I could get a, same as Sheriff, a casino request for that. I'll fill it out and have you sign it after the meeting, take the council if that's.
That's already dealt with.
I thought that was part of your motion.
Yeah.
That's-
Alrighty,
Okay.
okay,
All right. So,
thanks.
next thing I got is the Indiana State Department of Health had a grant they worked, and it included beds. These are twin beds. They're free of cost. All we have to do is go pick them up. We were awarded 10 if we want them. We have a plan at the health department to work with some partners, Team OC, maybe the school health liaison, to distribute these 10 free beds. They're mattresses. Again, they're twins. What we need is a trailer to go get them in Indianapolis and a place to store them until we can distribute them. That's our request for the health department.
Have you talked to Priscilla?
We're expecting that she can definitely help us.
I think she can.
And I think if she can't, the schools, we could find some
Okay.
outlets. I don't think it's gonna be a long-term storage at all. 10 beds.
She's got that coming up this month, I think.
I've got an enclosed trailer.
Should close one,
When they're
fill
building
my
the
truck
beds.
full.
Saturday,
Saturdays when they're building the beds.
This-
Saturday.
this Saturday?
Yeah, the Ed Harvest Festival. Sorry.
Okay.
No, no, that's
Are,
fine.
do you know if those beds are twin, full, queen?
So,
Twin.
the ones we're doing this Saturday will be, twin, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but, yeah, they're all, I'm so sorry, they're all twin that we're doing, yeah.
So, that'd be an opportunity there maybe.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Richard, his truck will handle the enclosed trailer one we had.
That was, what do you got?
I just-
150 size?
No,
Coming.
it's going.
I've got a single axle enclosed that
I was thinking maybe the maintenance guy's lawnmower trailer. It's lightweight, and I can put some in the bed of my truck and some 5 and 5 or 4 and 6 or whatever. Stack them up, time
You have to go
down.
get these?
Indianapolis.
You better off with like an enclosed trailer?
I'd rather not be pulling an enclosed trailer around Indy, I'm assuming they're going to be wrapped. If they're not, I have tarps.
Well, I was thinking, highway debris.
Yeah.
we were
Wow.
going after those.
When we have the directions, I think they're available now. I'm not certain, but I have the directions here, but I don't have a date. I'm assuming now, though, soon. I was going to do it maybe early next week.
I can offer some assistance if you need.
Okay, awesome.
So did
So-
you get your answer? I'm not sure
Well,
what you were asking.
Can I use the maintenance, work with Frank and use the maintenance director's mower trailer?
I don't have a problem.
I don't either.
You think
I'm
that's,
good.
you think that's suitable?
I think it's suitable. It would be easier to pull that around.
Might be an easier pull.
Yeah, and 10 beds, 10 beds, we're, talking 5 foot tall
Mhm.
on each stack if there are 5 of them in each place. But where can I store them? Can I have a little space in the JSI building, temporary storage?
There's very little space out there.
I know,
Sir, do you guys got any room?
That's why I'm wondering, if we're moving out, we're gonna be using several of the mattresses, will we have them stored now?
Okay.
That I don't see why it would be a problem to.
If you're gonna work with her anyway,
Okay,
or
awesome.
TMOC.
All right, that'd be great. Okay. So I just do I need a motion?
I would do a motion to authorize him to utilize
Because
that.
I will be using a
Yep.
county.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion, all in favor.
Thank you.
One way or another, we'll find a place to store.
Okay, awesome. That's all I have. Thanks.
All right, thanks, sir. Thought the meeting the other day went really well.
I thought it went really well. Yeah, if you want you want me to follow up on that. We had 53 in attendance in the meeting. It was our HFI funding report meeting with the state. They have commented, several of them have commented via email that how impressed they were with the presentation, the information provided, professionalism, everything about it was a success, I think.
I remember Dr. Weaver made a comment that we were kind of the top tier. That made me feel good to hear that.
Yeah, and you know, we're one of the smaller counties, so in the state, so you know, that says a lot for what we're doing. They seem the most, I think they've seen the most impact from those fundings in Orange County. Then they're going to use us as a model to other counties, other small counties, what you can do and accomplish with funding like this. So that was a very positive takeaway.
I agree.
Absolutely. I hope they find a way to restore it.
That's
Oh, yeah, sir.
Yep.
Robin Brown, you're up.
Morning. A couple of things, the CASA, we have a part-time, position that's been funded through a grant, and, the person working that had left in the spring and it hadn't been filled, so I'm requesting, permission to fill that, grant. Is that okay? And then also I'm going to ask, when I retire here in a few months, permission to fill that.
I'm gonna deny that.
Well, the judge kind of had that same court order that I can fill that position, when I retire. And what we hope to do is the part-time person that's hired will be the full-time when I retire, and then I will step into the part-time position to ensure, the state has asked that I stay there to ensure compliance with the standards from the Supreme Court. So asking permission for those two things.
I'm okay with it.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
One more, there is an opportunity to apply for a grant. I talked to the people on Monday. However, it is a federal grant, so she scheduled our next appointment for next Monday. I guess she has, maybe some hopefulness. But to go ahead and apply for that, it's not really applying. I'm just wanting to know what requirements they are asking of us with this grant. But it's kind of like one of these grants. Here is this money, you need to fill out for it. Some monies that were originally maybe saved on some other cost-cutting measures, they've kind of shifted into services for children. So this is some extra money that's been offered. So I just want permission to apply if I feel like we can meet their requirements.
Do you know the details of the grant? Is it a matching grant or is it all?
No, it's not a
100%
matching grant,
100%
no.
funded?
I'm good.
Problem with
Motion made.
it. Second, all in favor? Aye.
And that is it. Thank you.
Anytime it doesn't cost anything, we're always. we're
That's
always
what,
for that.
I figure, but I know I need to come and ask.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Great deal, Robin.
When is your day?
I think the end of January.
The
is
end of
technically
January.
What I have now, yes.
As her daughter, I'll believe that when I see it.
I didn't see your name's on there, Destiny.
He's talking, I'm okay.
All right. I want to say this name wrong, Malia? Reminds me of that thing on the internet. Aaron?
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Miley Bush, and I'm the president of the Orange County Community Foundation Youth Council. As you know, for the past few years, we've hosted a community trunk or treat the weekend before Halloween. We have had more than 200 kids come through the trunk or treat each year. We also host the annual Golden Deeds Awards, which honors our local philanthropic heroes every year. The Community Foundation also announced the Philanthropist and Emerging Philanthropist of the Year as well. So we are hoping that you will allow us to have both of these events in the community center. Trunk or Treat is tentatively scheduled for October 26th, and Golden Deeds is being planned for March 1st. And we would greatly appreciate the commissioners granting us the use of the community center for these activities.
When you speak of trunk or treat, are you talking about outside parking lot area or
Inside.
inside? Okay.
We had it the
Never
very
take your
first
car
year,
to.
the very first year, well, they do tables, they decorate tables, but, the first year we did have it outside in the parking lot and it was so windy that nothing stayed up and all the candy started blowing away. And then the next year it was raining and so we kind of had like an emergency. I called Steve, I was like, can we use the inside because it's really not good weather. And then it just worked out better. we found people were, the first year we had maybe 100 that showed up, but when we moved it inside, it really exploded.
Amy?
She's actually already asked about those dates and they're both available, so we're good on our end.
Be a lot of people come through. I don't care either way, truthfully.
Well, we have a standard $21 cleanup fee.
Yep, we
Is
paid
that
that before.
acceptable? Or-
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thanks.
No, I'm making fun of your name. I wasn't sure I wanted to pronounce it right.
It is spelled a little different.
It happens more often than you.
I've never seen that name. That's spelled that way. Lauren Shipman.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Lauren Shipman. I'm here this morning just to do an introduction to the engineering firm I work for, which is HWC Engineering. But I thought before I got into that, I would kind of give an introduction on myself. I am a lifelong Orange County resident. I reside here in Paoli. Graduated from Paoli just a couple years after Lynn here did, and my husband was a Springs Valley graduate. I was actually in Mr. Noble's class. So we've lived here our whole lives, and I went to Rose-Hulman, got an engineering degree there, and then had a couple short-term jobs, and then went to Crane for 17 years. I recently left Crane over the spring and joined HWC Engineering, which happens to be the firm that I worked for about 2 years after I graduated high school. So we are a very established firm. We are throughout the state. We're trying to get some more established clients here in the southwest part of the state. I'm also a volunteer CASA with Robin, have been for 5 years. So I actually wanted to mention that I also want to disapprove her retirement. If that's okay. But anyway, I've got some materials if I could pass them out. Okay. I've got one of the, this booklet kind of talks about some of our projects we've done, so you guys can share that, and then I will just, here's some of my cards and some of these one-pagers here.
All right.
So we are a full-service firm, do a lot of different kinds of services for communities in the state. We do economic development planning, land planning, transportation. I actually work out of the New Albany office, about half and half. I work from home here in Paoli, and then I work out in New Albany. But our transportation group's heavy in New Albany. So we do road as well as bridge design, bridge inspections. We do surveying, and we do water resources, anything from water to wastewater design, also stormwater design. We also do construction inspection. So it kind of ranges the full gamut from the time you start planning something all the way till when it's built is kind of what we specialize in. As I mentioned, Rachel Steckler is our business development manager in this part of the state. She's in Huntingburg. So she and I have been working together to kind of get the word out that we're wanting to expand more in the Southwest. We do have a few clients here. We work with Shoals, we work with Salem. We've got some stuff in Washington County as well. But with her hire about a year ago, and then my recent hire, we're trying to get our name out in the communities, just to let you know that we're here. I know you have an established relationship already, and obviously not looking to do anything different than that. But if there's some projects coming up that you would like us to look at, we'd love to talk to you, have a meeting, and hear more about what you've got going on here in the county.
All right.
Any
Thank you for the
questions for me?
presentation.
Yeah, of
Thank you.
course.
I guess you could say we're not really married to anybody. We've got a contract that we have, but I mean, we're open-minded as well.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'd love to talk to you more about our firm. When I worked, I mentioned I worked there 2 years out of school. It was about 50 to 60 people. We actually had a Scottsburg office then. It's now the New Albany office, but I worked out of Scottsburg, 50 or 60 people. Now the firm has grown to over 200. So we're really expanding and growing, and
And you got 51 PEs, it says.
yeah, main office is in Indianapolis. We have a large water department in Terre Haute, and then the New Albany office, and then we've got some smaller offices around the state.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with us, and we're certainly going to keep you in mind.
Okay, thanks. Great.
Thank you, Lauren.
Amy, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, today is of course October 1st, and it is the start of our 4-H open enrollment period. And so I'm here on behalf of the Extension Office today, and I just wanted to mention that families can go in now and enroll and re-enroll for the new year. We also have our annual 4-H kickoff event that's going to be coming up, and it's at the end of the month on Monday, October the 27th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Orange County Community Center. We're going to have lots of fun activities for the kids. We have gotten free enrollment sponsorship from our 4-H auction committee. We are going to be also giving out some prizes, including some free tickets to like Big Splash and the train ride there in French Lick, and then also providing food. And hopefully, we're hoping that by offering those fun activities and providing food, that we can reach some of the kids in the community that might need a meal that evening. And then of course also hopefully entice them to join 4-H and become part of the 4-H family here in Orange County. And so I did want to give you guys our kickoff flyer, and also to invite you to stop by if you want to during the kickoff. This year we're doing something a little new with the promotion of it, and that is an admission ticket. The admission tickets aren't really mandatory for admission, but we thought that it kind of looked a little bit like a movie ticket or a concert ticket kind of thing, and we thought that kids might really like to feel a little bit important in saying, oh, I've got a ticket to go to this event. So I'll give you guys a couple of tickets too, and I have more here if anybody in the room knows of any families that might be interested in 4-H or that have children the age of 4-H, and I'll just leave them laying up here. You guys are free to take those if you'd like. And then National 4-H Week happens every year, and this year that is scheduled to happen during the week of October the 5th through the 11th. And it is to promote 4-H nationally throughout the United States, and we're hoping to do our part here as well to promote it within our county. We do have a little campaign that we've started. The first Monday of that, which is October the 6th, is Go Green Day. And so if you are, 4-H or, new to 4-H, if you want to support us by wearing green that day, we would love to have your support. And then we have some other fun things throughout the week that are for the promotion of 4-H as well. And then last but not least, with that, the National 4-H Week, we would like to request the possibility of lighting up the courthouse in green, if at all possible. And I know I spoke to Frank this morning, and he said that as long as he could get lights and enough lights to light it up, that he would work towards that with your approval.
I'm good with that.
I'm good, yeah. We're good with that.
Okay. And then last but not least, there is a program that Purdue puts on called Building Stronger Boards. This upcoming month they're hosting one here in Crawford County, not here, but the next county over. And with that, it promotes building stronger board relationships and enhancing the effectiveness of nonprofit boards. And of course, with 4-H, we do work with a lot of nonprofit boards within the 4-H community, but also around the community as well. And so we would like to request, our office would like to request the possibility of not only attending this, but also asking for sponsorship from the commissioners. And this sponsorship, we thought we would try to get our entire office, which would be 4 people, to go. However, our educators do have some prior commitments that day, so they're not going to be able to attend this event. But we would like to request sponsorship for up to 4 people. That would include myself, my secretary Shannon, and then also possibly a board member from both the Incorporated Board and the 4-H Council, if there's someone that's willing to go.
100 apiece.
It's $100 a piece for the workshop.
Probably do that out of casino as well.
I'm good.
That should be fun.
I'll make that motion.
That we make the sponsorship and take
Make
it
the
out.
sponsorship, take it out of casino if that's what you're.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And then with that, with the educators having prior commitment, some of that commitment is going to take them out of the office. So there may be a part of the day that the office would have to be closed with that as well. And so wanted your permission for the.
Motion to allow.
Motion to allow.
I'll second the motion on favor.
Thank you, gentlemen. And I will leave one of these up here if anybody else is interested in attending that workshop. There's flyers here, you guys can check it out. And that's all I have this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Missy.
Good morning.
You are back in the corner.
Back in the corner here. My office is co-located with USDA. We are shut down as of this morning. I get to clear out any pertinent items I have by noon today. I wanted you all to be aware of that. I still will work, and if there is internet access or touchdown space here or somewhere, I can coordinate with Sandy. I do have internet good enough at home to support any work that I'll be able to do while I'm out of that office space. If you would like me to coordinate with Sandy to see if there's days that I can come in and work from out of here or anywhere else, that would be fine, but I can work from home if that's all right with you all. But I wanted you to know that the office will be closed until they reach an agreement. And I was hoping that they would be deemed substantial and mission critical, but all NRCS is furloughed as of right now. So I will be out of that office until further notice and by noon today.
Well, it's unfortunate, but. I
Yes.
understand.
Yeah.
We have a work from home policy.
Hopefully it'll be something that's not very
Yeah.
long-winded, you know?
Yes. And if there is a work from home policy, if there's a hard copy I can take home with me, or if I can access it on a website or anything,
We'll try to find it and send it to you.
thank you. I will be using orangeswcd@gmail.com.
Is that your typical email address?
My typical one that you've dealt with me before was my USDA
Okay,
one
Orange SWCD.
@gmail.com.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Do you want her to work with Sandy if there's office space here to come in?
I don't have a problem with this.
Our office, we also have that third office space that's vacant right now because we don't have the third educator position currently. So I don't know if that would be something that,
Okay.
a space that she could use, and it does have.
Well, this affects Emily Russell also, so her and or I, or one or the other, or both. The problem with her is she doesn't have a laptop. I have a district laptop that was purchased with district funds. The laptop I do most of my work on is government laptop, and I can't use it. So that's why I'm switching to the Gmail email account for now. So
We don't have desktop, but we do have laptops, and we've got like Chromebooks as well.
okay.
You want to coordinate with Sandy?
Yes, I'll do that. But she's out today.
She is.
Okay.
Is she at training all week?
I don't think so.
It's AIC, I believe.
Just today?
In the valley, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll contact her tomorrow morning if that's all right.
We don't
And
have a problem with providing accommodations at all.
okay,
You know, we're glad to have you.
all right.
All
I'm gonna
right,
go
anything else?
get busy with all that.
I understand that.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarah?
You, Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Oh, good morning.
I'm on there, but I put down that I wasn't speaking.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
But thank you.
okay. Hi, good morning.
morning.
I have a flyer. We are going to have our veterans, or the flagpole dedication, November 9th. We're going to celebrate our veterans that day. We're going to have a parade. We're really excited. We're working out some final details on that. We invite everyone to come out and support our veterans. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, we have our Harvest Festival this Saturday at Robinson's Auction Barn from 12 to 5. And we'll be building beds for kids in the community free of charge. We have 30 scheduled to come pick up beds that day. but that's just one part of it. We're gonna have a bounce house, petting zoo, pony rides, and then sustainability workshops inside, like leather workers, knitting and fiber making, things like that. So it's gonna be a really fun event. I hope everyone can come.
I'll have a list of kids who are gonna come along for Ashley.
I think it'll be, I hope so, it's gonna be very impressive.
Yeah, we picked a bunch of pumpkins yesterday, so everyone will get a free pumpkin. And it should be a fun event.
Also, I was contacted by Don Collette that wants to do a motorcycle ride, basically a Charlie Kirk Memorial motorcycle ride.
Okay.
And I wonder if we could incorporate that into that day as well. They want to start at the courthouse
On the November 9th or,
on the November
Yeah.
9th.
okay.
So, but I mean, that could be in addition to this. It doesn't have to have anything changed. That might be a good situation as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have.
That's all you have, Sarah?
Yes.
I'm not crazy. It was Tara. Tara and
That name was on there, correct. You're not crazy.
Okay, all right.
Might have went out of
Good to know.
order.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think that brings us to you, Counselor.
Thank you. I have for your consideration today, Resolution 2025-9, a resolution updating and amending the Title VI Implementation Plan and ADA Transition Plan for Orange County. These updates are required for counties that receive any federal funding. The ADA Transition Plan will be effective for the years 2026 through 2028. And the Title VI Implementation Plan will be effective for just 1 year. It'll have to be updated again next year. All employees are required to participate in training. The materials are attached to our Title VI Implementation Plan and have been circulated to the various departments. It's just a PowerPoint presentation that has to be viewed. Many have already done so, and I am the designated ADA Title VI coordinator. I also have to do training every 2 years, so that's been completed by me as well. I need a motion to approve the resolution and then for Richard to sign the assurances.
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
And then I also have, I'll circulate that in just a few. I also have for Sandy, she asked me to present the agreement between the Orange County Tourism Commission and the Orange County Convention and Visitors Bureau. It's effective January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2027. Commissioners have to also approve that agreement. Commissioners will receive, the Bureau has to prepare an annual audit by an outside CPA and submit that to the Tourism Commission for review by the Orange County Commissioners and Orange County Council. So I do need Commissioner approval of that.
You're on that board.
Motion to approve.
I'll second your motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. That's all I have. And that gets signed here on each one, Richard. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. At your age, I was like, oh no, that.
Thank you,
Top
Richard.
two.
Top two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bring us to the end of the meeting, Steve. Do you have anything you want to speak of?
I do not, really. I was gonna mention, I was really happy to see all the people come out that we had at that meeting, Monday, to help first meeting, and, it was just a great show of support for our county, but I think we've already talked about that. But, that's all I have.
All right, the only thing, yesterday we completed the concrete pour on the flagpole, so I think we're where we need to be. It'll be, it has to sit for a while now, and of course, we won't dedicate, the day we dedicate will be the time we hang the first flag on it, so. So I think we're, trying to find somebody, somewhere we could find some kind of a speaker system where they could play like the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh.
Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
You know, when we're raising the flag?
Yeah.
Project.
I'll get back to you.
I've got a speaker
Okay.
system that you could hook up to your phone, Bluetooth.
Okay.
I think it's good enough that it can
I'm sure
pull
we
that
can
off.
figure out some things.
Okay, if you need it, you're welcome.
Okay.
So that'd be kind of neat. Play that one. All right, that's really all I have as well. That being said, if there's no other comments or any questions, why, we will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn and same funds.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're done. Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Lauren, it's been a long time, I think, since I've seen you running around and watching you grow up.
Let's not talk about how long it's been.
It's been a while, but I extend myself too by saying.
They are going to start